All right, guys, I am on my final Florida Keys fishing video for you. Honestly, I went back to Bahia Honda yesterday in the evening. I fished for about 3 hours. It took me a while to find some fish. Got a 15-inch yellowtail on a chunk of pinfish, and then I got probably another 20-inch or so mutton snapper, and he got sharked. There was 2 other sharks following him in, and I kind of knew that was probably, well, that place has a reputation of being very sharky from what I've heard from other kayak anglers. I guess in the future, I just know when those cold fronts hit and that temp drops below 70, yeah, I can go over there and fish around. But I'm guessing when those temps are in the 70s for most of the year, that's not a good place for a kayak to be. Water does not look great right here, and headed out to the patch reef now. Pretty dirty, so I've got live shrimp with me. We'll see if that's a good option. Maybe I can find some cleaner water, get to that close to that 2-mile range. Maybe it's a little clearer out there. Pretty dirty towards the beach here, so we'll see. All right, I'm gonna do some trolling on the first ledge here in a moment. There's a ledge that drops off from 16 to 20 feet very quickly. I picked Sierra mackerel yellowtails on it last week. About to hit 15 feet of water. We'll let this guy out. I don't know if that comes up on camera, but I've hit like a huge clarity difference here. Like a tide line basically. Now I'm at like a mile and change. It's a little bumpy, but hey, you know, it can't be perfect everywhere you go. But yeah, I got a reef out here somewhere. I gotta go look at my map. I see another break in water clarity further out. But let me just work this, see if I get some life on it first. I feel like a little dirty is good for snapper. It makes them probably a little easier to hook. Troll and plug away for a second here. Make a couple casts with the goofy shrimp. This is the salt shrunk power prawn PP. Let's see if I get any bites with it. What's my drift? 0.6. It's pretty slow. A lot of boats going out now, so guess I picked the right time. Found some coral. Oh, nice yellowtail, dude. What? Oh my gosh. Look at the size of that yellowtail. Oh man, that's awesome. It's like a 14, 15-incher right there. Well, I got a measuring stick, so. That is a, no, he's just under 15, so I guess that's a pretty good one for 20 feet of water. Been catching a couple this size, so. So it seems to me the yellowtail are very regular striking, lure striking fish. They seem to hit lures quite regularly. They're beautiful fish and they taste great, so very popular locally. So let's get them on ice. Okay, so we can try to catch another one on the jig is what I'm thinking, and then we're gonna switch to some of these live shrimp I've gotten here then. Okay, well, we had some bites there. Hang on, let me try just a live shrimp quickly. Let's see how good of a result I'm gonna get with a little scrimp action here. Got him. Smaller yellowtail, huh? Doesn't surprise me too much. I caught a smaller one on the live shrimp than the artificial. Let's try one more live shrimp here. Maybe I'm gonna cast this one out a little bit instead of sending it straight down. What I did the other day is I set up on something like this, started chumming. I had all these yellowtail around me. You know, they were all about 12 to 13 inches. I didn't really get any 15s or 16s doing that. What was happening was I ended up bringing a lot of unwanted fish too. Sharks, blue runners, etc. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let me find a better spot with live shrimp, for live shrimp rather. Lane snapper. Don't want to waste all my live shrimp here. All right, that first spot just gave me a yellowtail. I saw some surface activity. I couldn't capitalize or hook up on it. I don't know if it was sharks, mackerel, looked big, sizable stuff, whatever it was. But I'm moving over to some bluer water now. So that was kind of, it was clear-ish, but I want to get into some cleaner water. And I also want to be kind of efficient. Time is 2:30, so I want to definitely give the troll, you know, a good amount of time. I'm not getting much life today, though. Not quite like the last time I tried this, so I don't know. We'll see. All right, definitely got some life here. Let's see if we get bit here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! So much on the sonar here. That feels like a jack. Blue runner, no interest. Apparently these should be good cut bait is my guess, but let me stay away from cut bait. Oh, that was a good fish. And try just gentle bounces on the bottom this way. Pretty sure I missed a good sized mutton snapper there. Yeah, I'm gonna work it pretty gently down there. That is a blue runner? I hope not. Mutton, yeah, okay. Work the gentle hops on the bottom. And this guy's pokey fella there. Crazy rock right here. Over here I've got a little bit less of a rock. A lot of blue runners seem to be on this spot, so I'm trying to let my jig hit bottom. And I'm not working it that aggressively. I don't want to. I think the first bite I had was a really good mutton. But let's see if we get another one here. Everyone's told me the mutton snappers move a lot, so I'm gotta be right on structure to get a bite from them. Got him. Yeah, that's a better one. That one's getting close. I don't think he's 18, but let's see the size on him. Just spot lock here for a second. He is 15 and a half, okay. Pretty fish. They're crazy. Couple bites on here. I've learned there's some mutton snapper, but let me try something a little more stealthy. This is 1/8 ounce jig head. Might take me a minute to get down into 32 feet, but let's see if it yields a real nice fish immediately. It's kind of what I want to see. I like a smaller hook if I'm going to try this, but let's see. Maybe these fish don't care. Yeah, this is not gonna win. I'm not gonna win doing this. Jack crevalles. Oh my gosh, some of those jack crevalles are huge. Nah, that's not gonna work. You'll probably see that. There's a rock. Okay, we got a couple fish on it. Let's try it. Is that a grouper? Okay, well, I got him up enough now. Just in case he is a grouper. Oh, dang. Dang, season's closed. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, day late. Just a couple days late, Elias. That's a nice red grouper. Definitely would have been a keeper. I'm pretty sure this would be a keeper. Let's just take him up, give him a spin. Yeah, that would have been a keeper for sure. Yeah, that would have been a keeper. Oh well. I got a hole for next year, that means. Now I know where to come first. It's red grouper in this hole. Grouper season closed December 31st. That was like a 20 and change, you know, just barely legal, but I would have been happy with that at the table. That's okay, maybe we'll get a mutton here. Might be one of those crevalles. Saw them. I don't think that's a... Oh, it's a shark on a shrimp lure. You gotta be kidding me. I know the type. But it was a shark. Guess that happens sometimes. Something different. I think that's my mutton. Different take on this guy. Yeah, it's a mutton. That's awesome. Big mutton, dude. Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's what I like to do, man. Oh, is it a jack? Could be a jack. I'm starting to get a second visual of him. I might be disappointed. Oh, it's a mutton, yeah. Damn, that's a nice one, dude. That is a stud on the kayak. Stud mutton snapper, dude. Heck yeah! Oh my god! Oh man. Look at that thing. That is the biggest mutton I've gotten ever. Oh my gosh. You see that, guys? That's exciting to do from a plastic POS, man. Whew. Feeding blue runners, bringing up sharks. Look at that mutton snapper that ate the jig, man. That's awesome. Let's keep this guy. The first bite was a grouper. Man, the kayak just needs a different strategy, in my opinion. I don't know. I think the kayak, the thing is, you have to fish like a kayak. I tried the boat way. I can't get it done. Maybe it's because I'm too much of a fucking Guggen tourist, but I'm pumped with this fish, man. That's awesome, man. All right, it's just shy of 27 inches to the tip. It's a 26.5-inch mutton snapper. Ate that Salt Strong Power Prawn. Thanks, pal, man. That's awesome. A great fish for a tourist like me. That's awesome. People are partial to Salt Strong, but I think they hit a good shrimp presentation out of the park with this one, man. I'm freaking it up on these Z-Man Ned Locks jigs, and these are awesome little jigs to fish with. That's a Penn Slammer 2500. There's 20-pound braid on here. Got a 20-pound shock leader. Not seeing sharks, so I can go play with relatively light tackle. I'm also trying to avoid the heavier structures, so this is my fourth time doing the patch reef stuff. Every time I'm trying to learn and change or do what I need to do. Using a 3/8 ounce jig, had them in 30 feet of water. There's almost no current. Just casting up towards the structure. The structure was very, how should I say, forgiving. Oh! Triggerfish! Cool. I know him. It's my old friend. I'm not sure if they have any of that ciguatera issue here. I've also got more than enough meat, so they might be eating coral and stuff, so he's delicious. I have not gone over the 1.5 mile mark yet on the kayak, so in the Florida Keys just yet. Maybe someday I will. Let me start working my way back to the beach area now. Let me hit that one spot I caught a big yellowtail on quickly and see if we get one more. That's on the way in, and take it from there. All right, and a little troubleshooting question to anyone who owns a Humminbird. For some reason, my waypoints and tracks don't save. So let's say I found myself a honey hole like that one. I probably want to save it for next year. I took a screenshot of the coordinates, so I haven't had a bite trolling today. Very different from last week, where the troll bite was absurd. So we'll see. Maybe it's going to turn on towards dusk. I want to get a little closer in just in case, you know, we have a autopilot failure, that I can at least paddle in through the shallow water without really sweating bullets. I don't want to be out here in 28 feet in the dark where boats go through. No. That, at least if I get to the shallows, do that before the sun goes down. You got to plan for these sorts of things. At least I do. What happens if there's a catastrophic failure? I don't know what that is under me. I think it's all lane snappers and little ifs, ands, and buts. Maybe not. That feels like a good fish. I was talking trash about the snappers I'm hooking, but I think I hooked a good one. Oh, grouper again. Dang. This one would have been a short, but still cool fish there. These are pretty fish. Another one. Man, I'm finding some new holes for next year, though. That's for sure. What's that? Another red grouper. That one's yeah, another red one. This looks like a very heavily populated red grouper hole I'm in. using the Z-Man streaks. I don't need too much meat, man. That one mutton snapper is going to be more than enough to feed my wife and family for tomorrow. Made some mistakes for sure where I fished, but that's part of the learning process. I like to do it on my own, man. A few people messaged me and reached out. Very nice of you to invite me out, but I kind of like learning on my own and, I don't know, fishing my own way, even if it's not efficient. You know, I'm a total goog in North Carolina, jigging reds or whatever. However I end up fishing for a lot of fish, it's definitely more the googany way. You know, I kind of have a good time being a big old kook, picking up yellowtail, all sorts of stuff on this ledge the other day. A lot of bites trolling today, not a tap. Flats fishing's been fun. I haven't been around to see the permits or bonefish, that sort of stuff yet. The patch reef I very much enjoy doing that reef jigging stuff, and that is the smallest man of war I've ever seen. It looked like a bubble on the surface. So plenty of those guys to go around. So all right, I'm gonna beach the kayak now. Check the video description, links, everything we used. I've got information about this Old Town autopilot. It is a very good limited range platform for the Florida Keys. If you only want to fish 2 miles from your launch site, I don't think you can beat this platform for the Keys. Made of plastic, rather. A Ginu and other stuff is definitely way better. But if you want to stick with a plastic boat, this autopilot has been awesome. I've used it more than the Hobie. It's a barge to move around, don't get me wrong, but it can do a lot of things really effectively around here. All day trolling, reef fishing, flats fishing. It definitely has a couple of edges on the Hobie around here for sure. As long as you stay away from crowded parking lots, and you'll be fine. Boat ramps rather. That's it. Plenty of places to get this guy on the water around here. So, all right, thanks for watching, guys. I might take a little break on video stuff after this video. There's going to be bonus content from the Florida Keys on my Patreon page. There's over 150 members on that. I guess maybe I made the mistake of making this my living, or made this the blessing of becoming my living. Depends how you look at it. So there's only certain things that make sense for me to upload from a financial standpoint. So all that other stuff and a lot of the tackle stuff ends up on Patreon for good reason. So that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate everyone for watching, and I'll catch up with you on the next video. Thank you, Florida Keys. You were wonderful this year. Got a lot of bucket list stuff done, so excited about that.